Greetings, fellow Frozenheimers. Welcome back to our tiny Viking village. Now, the game crashed on me once more, but I was able now to readjust one of my watchtowers. We do have quite a few of them, and I would like to get this one down here now because, as we know, we are getting some raider attacks there as well, and quite often so too. It's also winter. We have discontent people once more, so discontentness is really high right now. The reason for that is I'm not entirely sure. So all of my people here now have the inn bonus, right? Most of them have the water bonus, not all of them though. There is a well missing over there that I should probably provide as well for these people here. So let's have a well in this area too. It does cost me a bit, but it should be fine. And any other than that, well, as we can see, lots of bonuses. There might though still be some things that we can improve. Oh, wait a second. They're attacking my guardians there right now, from what I can tell. And as we can see, they're getting slaughtered here by the watchtower anyway, so no problem there. And yes, some of you have pointed rightly out that this is also quite a tower defense game in many areas. So the goal is, of course, to provide as many watchtowers as possible. The cool thing is the raiders, though, are not attacking my economy buildings. They're really just going for the military buildings, the watchtower, and then my training hall, and then my homestead. So if the homestead goes down, the game is over, basically, right? So it's the most important thing here that we need to protect at all times. And of course, we're doing that, as we can see, because they would have to destroy quite a lot of buildings before they get to the Jarl homestead. And that's working out for us. I think the strategy is working out really fine, having the guardians here, or the shield bearers, right? Because they can really take a lot of hits, barely dying, except when they're deserting. It was just those guys that deserted there on me. And other than that, they're holding out while my archers shoot on them. And that is pretty cool, I think, because it's providing enough defense for us that we can have. As we can see, there's quite a lot of attackers now coming in. So let's just go for my archers there. Oh, this is looking... Do we get some defense here? There's actually quite a lot of forces this time coming in. I'm trying to slaughter as many as possible. And another wave coming in right away. I probably can build my next guardians then soon, or shield bearers. I always say guardians. And of course, obviously, they're shield bearers. As we can see, going down here, we do have a lot of upgrades on these units now, and this is helping a bit. But the wave intensity is really increasing. Now, the well has been finished, so let's just go with 2 people in there as well. And then I would like to address my discontent problem here. So one of them is the burial mound here. So this one stores bodies of fallen warriors and reduces discontent by burning these bodies, right, in an honorable way. Let's just get this one done somewhere a bit further away, perhaps here in the mountainous area, right? So over there. Let's build this burial mound. It does not have a radius around it, so would be fine. Let's get the shield bearers there. Oh yes, and this watchtower is on fire right now. Let's see that we can get them down. And I will need another well close to this watchtower there. Right, so we're going to provide it right next to it, so we can have a couple of these watchtowers here then side by side. And I think we could already afford the next watchtower. There it is. Somewhere over here perhaps. That's not within the well then. We need to build that first. Oh, there's more coming. Alright. And down here we have the watchtower that is usually going against the workers that are attacking us. Right? So we do have a lot of bad workers there all the time, or discontent workers. There's the next one coming in. We really do need the shield bearers there in the front, because they are providing the defense also against the watchtowers. And then it's all about slaughtering the remaining forces there. Anyone else coming? Not so far. The well has been finished. Let's get one person to that, so this one can now always kind of like repair the watchtower, which is already almost down there once more. And let's build this a second one. Let's build it also here in this area, right? The third one. And I think it's good to have them close together there. That's that. Perfect. The burial mound has been finished. And here we can now funeral pyre. There's at the moment 35 fallen warriors. And we can burn all of them. And this should reduce discontentness, right? So this is now burning here. Once again, we get some deserting ones because they can see what happens if they die. They're getting burned. They didn't like that so much. It was my archers, unfortunately. Nothing I can do about that for now, though. Food-wise, it's not that great either. So food-wise, we just had winter, which is always very bad for my food production. It's going up again a bit. We have the hunters. We need to make sure that these hunters are always having some game. Right, so the game is coming back, of course, rather quickly. That's good. But sometimes it's not, and then we need to readjust. Second watchtower, a third watchtower, actually. Let's assign some people to that. 4 it's going to be. Then we have the guards here, and then we have the archers as well. And I'm saving up for my next archer squad now. So that's 2 more steel that I would need. Fortunately, we don't have any iron. Oh, yes! I think we are out of iron. No, there we have it. But the collector skill is not having full-time workers there right now. So let's just go for that. Holy cow, it's difficult. It's difficult to adjust all of that. We still have this that's level 2 that I would like to go for. And the longbow increases the range. That's pretty good as well. We have the wood and the leather, quite a lot of that. So I would like to go ahead and research this tag, as I think it's pretty cool. The inn is working too, right? So inn is now providing happiness there for my people, but that's not the end of it. We still have a couple more things. We have the elder hall that is very important for that, for the discontentness. Look at that, they're coming out of my Jarl homestead. And it's still taking ages for steel to come in. Alright, this is a bit of a bigger attack. No steel at all. Now let's just hope that my units are doing a job there, but they're not, unfortunately. Holy cow, that's really just a lot of units coming in there all the time, shooting at us. Crazy. And why is there no steel coming in? Come on, we have 2 bloomeries fully working. Let's try and kite them. So that's the only thing that I can think about right now. That was a pretty big wave here right now. And thank you. We still have some archers left, but it's not much. Yeah, and I'm not getting that steel that I would like to have. They should be going for that iron though. I see some hunters here walking around, but no one is going for the iron, I think. It has its area though over there, so why is it not doing that? Lots of theft once again. This seems a bit bugged out right now. They're waiting. They're not doing anything. Perhaps I need to readjust it. Now they're going for it, alright. They were just stuck in their building. It's a shame, really. The game, as you progress through the game, more and more bugs appear. It's a real shame because the game is so beautiful to look at. And I do like the whole gameplay itself. But the bugs are really, really hard. Let's just go for... I think, no, the shipyard we can't do right now. I would really like to go for the Elder Hut. Because this one is another discontent boost. Or, well, undiscontent boost. And let's also just check that my... We have 10 foreign warriors. Fallen warriors. Let's get them back on their... back on their fire. And I've also got a full archer squad again. But that's only one full archer squad. No iron. No steel. And the next archers left. So discontent, we have no units now at all. As the next enemies are coming in. And only the watchtowers are standing in our way now to certain doom. And yep, they're destroying the watchtowers. There's no chance that I can actually protect myself. There's absolutely no steel coming in. My collectors are not doing or not collecting any iron anymore at all. So I guess I have to reload. Okay, back at it once more with the next loading. I now addressed the bug of the iron or collecting here much sooner. So in this case here, there's some steel coming in now. I think that was one of the problems, right? Because this one was not collecting, thus no iron comes in, thus no steel. And thus we weren't able to fully replenish our troops anymore. And in that case here, that's what I'm doing. The discontent though is still very, very problematic. I have basically people working in everything here. We are also producing now some mat, right? So that's the one over here from this apiary where we get the mat out of it, so honey. right? So this at least is working now too. That is something I didn't address earlier, so hopefully we can do something here. Refilling the team, it would be lovely to see how many resources or what kind of resources we need for that. Refilling costs more than training a whole squad again, so I'm doing that, right? Because refilling is just crazy expensive, no doubt about that. It's cheaper to actually get a full unit ourselves again. I'm not building another watchtower there because I think units are more important, especially since they're deserting so quickly. I would rather have them there. And now I'm saving up for this Elder Hall there as well. But that's really it. There's not that much more I could do here, right? So we have the Faith, a temple. Oh, I could do a temple perhaps. There's a temple. I haven't built a temple yet. That's stone and iron. Oh god. These two things are really rare. There is a bit of stone here and I think they're collecting it. Perfect. That's coming in on that side here. So that's a bit of stone. Next wave is coming in. My troops are ready. There is my shield bearers. Perfect. We just need to make sure that when they're coming from the ocean that we react quickly enough. Right, so they can protect my archers at all times. Discontent workers are leaving, so that's not a unit there. Fortunately, workers are much better to leave. Right, but I think everyone's still at their jobs. So it's probably just one person leaving then usually. There's the wave coming in. Oh, that's archers once more. I hate archers. They're very bad against my shield bearers. Replenishing is not going to work out. A bit of stone is coming in again. The temple is still not there though. Yeah, it's also that steel. Alright, there's the units coming. Let's also activate our special ability once more. And my shield bearers are activating their anti-archery ability, but they're still getting slaughtered there. Let's pull them back. Oh god, look at that. They're incredibly fast attacking. Yeah, enemy archers are the worst. Like, they're killing your units instantly almost. There's not that much of a chance here. That watchtower probably is going down, and I can only really kite them around there and hope for the best. There's like 20 more coming or so. This is surreal. Surreal, or however you pronounce that. Incredible, really. There's so many enemy units coming in at some point. It's just impossible to fight them off. Especially since I think the steel is really buggy. So there is just no way I can produce that little iron there all the time. Alright, watchtower is down. Let's actually lure them to the next watchtower because we still have that line of defense. No steel at all. It's incredible, really. I have 2 bloomeries fully working and there's just no steel coming in. And they are working, by the way, right? They have the iron. They're working. From time to time, they have iron in this collector guild here. What are you guys actually doing all day? Is that real? Okay, they're still focusing on my units. That's good. So my watchtower can fire a bit, right? But by now I think the next wave is already coming in. There's not that much I can do really about that. Can I train? I cannot train anything. They're that stupid though, fortunately for us. So they're just running after my archer while my watchtower takes care. Yes, and now he's stuck, I think.
As you wish. For glory.
Next wave is incoming. That's crazy. We just had a wave. Right, and there's the next wave coming in already. Barely. There's a bit of steel now, so let's build some more archers because they're just so powerful. And perhaps I can get a shield bearer up for the next wave then as well. But I doubt it at this point. Let's upgrade some of these homes. I was looking with my temple. Impossible because we would need steel. There's the workers that are spawning right beside my squad. And now they're stuck, I think, and dying. Okay, they have lost my next archers. No can do. We're still trying this. It's looking impossible. We're still trying it. Still trying our best. Is there any stone close by? There's some stone. Let's go for this. That's coming in, and also I think the steel. There's a bit of steel coming in, but Oh, we have mat, by the way. With the mat, we could then have a feast that kind of like increases content. But I don't even know if that is working. There's the spearman coming in. Is it the only wave? No, of course. There's 18 more soldiers. 18 more soldiers on the back. Surprised my archers can do anything against them.
Kill them all.
Right, they're barely taking any damage there.
As you wish.
Shield bearers, nope, but axemen would be possible. Let's get the axemen.
Let none of them alive. Scream.
Okay, let's just actually queue them around the watchtower. As we can see, at least that we can do. So they're just running around in circles here now while the watchtower is shooting. That's the only thing I can do for now. There's more coming, another 5 units. How very lovely. The tanner, the collector skill, there's no steel still. Okay, cannot do anything there. By the way, it is no use of building more collector skill because we just don't have more iron deposits. That's my problem here as well. There's my berserkers. "16 people available right now." Okay, the berserkers are doing quite some damage over here now. Killing off the wolves and the spearman. And now my archers can also attack those guys then. Alright, this is working for now. I think we also lost a lot of soldiers. Let's burn the pyre to reduce the discontent. And now it's all about the steel, really, once more. We have 2 units there at least, and we're still alive. So, well, kiting them around the watchtower did the trick there for now. Let's just see what else we could do. Oh, there's the workers now, of course, once again coming out. And once again, I need to make sure that we still have at least the food production working. Let's get the next archer unit out. At least that I can afford. Fisher hut. Hunter's hut. This is hard. This is really brutal. The iron is working. We have a bit of iron now in store, right? But still the bloomeries don't work. I think part of the problem here, as we can see, they can only store 1 iron, whereas they can store 10 wood. And thus they can only make 1 work step and then they have to pause again. So I don't know how this is really working out there. We have hunger, we have food though. Not a lot, but we have a bit of food at least.
All right.
Right. Next archers are out. But once again they have archer units now themselves too. Look at that. This is crazy how many units there are. We need to kill the archers. Right, at least the archers are down.
On my way.
And I think my berserkers are going down now. Okay, it's getting really stressful here. There's the next wave coming in. I guess we will need to get around here somehow with the next attack here coming in right now, as we can see. And yeah, well, what is going on there? We are having a fire again. There's no one coming from behind right now. My single archer unit is going down as well. Yeah, the resources are fine at the moment. I would really like to know why the iron is down so hard. Alright, I guess this watchtower might be going down. Looking close. I think we will survive this one. Yeah, okay, that watchtower is still standing. We need to get now the army back up as quickly as possible. So far so good. It's really stressful at the moment. There's still no iron coming in. I will need to check this one again. We're still alive after all. That is a good thing, but boy, there's more and more waves coming in, and we're still no step closer to the exploration of the map at all, and to the quest that we would like to do, right? We still have those bandit camps out there, so I need to rethink, I guess, my strategy, but that's what a strategy game is about, I think. As long as we survive, we can always readjust. The next wave is incoming. We'll just see about that. A shipyard could be possible as well. Another wave is incoming, so there's like, I think, several waves at the same time coming in. 3 waves coming in. We'll just continue here in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. I certainly do to some extent, even though it has its difficulties. And we'll see each other again in the next episode. Stay tuned.